On this episode of Making a Tycoon in 2025, we're gonna add another Tycoon plot, completely redo the UI, and add some side mini games into the Tycoon to make it a little bit more fun. Tycoon episode number 6, I think? We got a little bit of stuff to do today. First things first, I need to finish adding the buttons for this Egypt plot because I just didn't do it. But then we have 3 plots. I think I wanna have 5 for when the game first releases, and then I want to add another side gameplay loop, 1 or 2. I've got the idea of capture the flag. I need to make a new flag in Blender. We'll do that momentarily. But basically, the player would go here for like 30 seconds. It'll raise the flag up, and then they will be on the flag. I'm not sure exactly what bonus I'm going to give to the player if they capture 1. And I also want to give another bonus if you have all of them around the map captured. The next thing I wanted to do is add a minigame called Rift Racing. So if you missed last episode, we added rifts into the game, like the Fortnite rifts. So I think it would be really cool to like have that into a mini game because the rifts themselves are just really cool as well. So I'll pop up, hey, would you like to compete in the rift race? And then they're like, yeah, and then everyone spawns into the rift, and then first one to the ground will win some sort of a prize. I think that would be enough for our side gameplay loops. And the last thing I want to get done in this video is 100% new UI. I got this comment a couple videos ago in this series, and it says, cool, but stop using the overused UI and font. It makes your game look soulless and cash grab. So, I mean, I agree. I'm gonna change it a little bit, but I'm likely still gonna have to use this vector icon pack because it's the only one I got. So first things first, let's jump into Blender and make a flag. Hello, Blender. Long time no see. I'm gonna need a plane, R90 degrees. Let's just drag that up a little bit, something around there. S and Z to make it a little bit longer, and we're definitely gonna have to subdivide that a couple times. We'll decimate it later, but for now, let's keep that. Let's add a cylinder as well. We can make this, we'll go 10 sides so we can still have a decently smooth appearance to it. If we crank that up, and then S, Shift, and Z, we'll scale it down this way. I don't know what I just opened, but it was kind of cool. Gross. I just installed the NVIDIA thing on my computer, like NVIDIA app or something, and Alt-Z, like, I'm so confused. I gave it a modifier. Yikes. I hotkey gave it a modifier somehow. All right, so we'll have this like this, and I think it would be cool to have a little bit of a sphere on the top, just as like a little extra design, so it's not as basic, you know. We'll shade smooth. We can join those together. The flag could be a little bit longer. Let's do something like that. All right, we added a wind force, collision groups, all that good stuff, and now we have a flag that's flowing in the wind. We just have to pause it when it's like a good time for the flag and it looks decent. I actually kind of like this. It's a little strange, but it's kind of cool. I feel like I'm gonna make this more straight on and see how that goes for us. That's the one. That's the one right there. All right, we've got a couple options here. I think I like the top one. Let's delete our wind force. Let's bring our flag back down. And we're gonna have to decimate this bad boy quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Start her off with 0.5. Let's do another one. Definitely starting to get some not so friendly shapes and shading. So let's just do that at 0.5 once again. And now we have a flag. So in Studio, it'll probably like start down here and the player will raise it. Then their name will go above it or something like that. That should be good for me. Let's go ahead and export this, import it to Studio, and then I have to work on these buttons. The flag looks a billion times better. We went from 3 Roblox Studio parts, which, you know, not exactly the best, to this. It looks a lot cleaner, just a lot more modern overall. I'd say it looks pretty dang good. I also got the gradients matching up with the other gradients in the game, so that's pretty cool as well. I'm gonna have one of these flags placed pretty much next to every Tycoon, so like they'll be in between them like this around the entire map, but we're not gonna place them until their functionality is done. So for now, let's just put that over there and delete that one. The next thing I have to do is all of these buttons. Now guys, I did update it a little bit, which is not done yet, but if we go to button handler, I'm gonna make a list from 1 to 100 and set the values of their cost and income in the script so I no longer have to do it every time we add a new tycoon. And then when you rebirth, these values will automatically be moved up. So the cost will be a little more, the income will be a little more. That way I don't have to set the values every single time. So right now, all I have to do is grab whatever button was our last one. It looks like number 11 is where we stopped at. For this here fire pot, I just have to grab the button, duplicate it, and then move it to somewhere that we need to buy something still. Let's put it here for now and grab this rock. Then we'll just change the number to 12. Click on our button and change what you're buying in the billboard GUI. We could change the unlocked by button as well, 11, but as for income and price, those will be set for us now. So I have to do that for the rest of these props. And then this one will be done. Then I'm really hoping to get into UI. I might just like jump past that. That's gonna be very drawn out. And maybe the Rift Race. I'm thinking if you go through this ring, you speed up. If you go through this one, you slow down. Something, man. I'm excited for another minigame alongside the Tycoon. But let me get these buttons knocked out, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm done. All right, I think I have all of the buttons placed. Let's go ahead and just give it a shot to see where we're at. Replicated storage. If I set everything up right, it should spawn us in the Egypt one, not in the Bones one. All of the comments calling it the Bone Zone is hilarious, by the way. Anyways, let's not take a rift so we can, you know, just test. Let's hop in here and awesome. That's that's fantastic. Had an infinite yield for template plot 2. I accidentally made it, I called it template plot 12. So now we're good. If we hop in here, it should be the Egypt one. Okay. That's something as well. All right, the UI, guys. There's a few things some peeps have said. I think the game looks pretty good so far. Strong work. I would make change to the HUD. The rebirth and shop button look a bit cheap compared to other things in the game. So with that being said, I got new UI made. I didn't do it, but I hired someone to. Let's check it out. Out with the old. Wait, it's this one. Out with the old. Get out of here. In with the new. Guys, check it out. So the goal here was to make it more of that modern type of UI with the cash down here. You won't see these values. They'll just kind of pop in and out as you gain or lose money. We have this rebirth store and then this for a free slap hand. It's not scripted just yet, so I will show you guys the frames real quick. This one will give you a free slap hand if you like favorite and join the group. And last but not least, the store, guys, will have a starter pack. We have some passes and some money. I don't really think there's much else I can add into the store, but that is fresh UI? Oh, I think it looks pretty good. While we're on the topic of graphics, we also got a thumbnail made completely for free, might I add. A guy named Valk Forest hit me up on Discord and said, could I make a thumbnail for you for free? And I was like, will you please? And here that is. Let's save changes. Experience detail page. I think we have to upload it here as well. We're about to really start finalizing the outside of this game today. And then hopefully by next video, we can maybe go towards a release. I'm not exactly sure yet. Oh, look at this, guys. It's getting there. Let's go ahead and add our name finally. We need a relevant emoji. I guess I'll put a clock for now. That works, or maybe a portal. There we go. Save changes. I still need to do an icon and a description. How is Tycoon not a genre, but Obby is? Whatever. Up next, I did show you guys a sneak peek of the Rift Race. I need to get that finished up along with the UI stuff with Robo. And I'm not sure exactly what else I'm doing just yet today, but hopefully still quite a bit more. All right, I'm working on the notification system now. I just copy and pasted the free frame and deleted a bunch of stuff, and now I'm just trying to resize it. Once I get that done, I gotta figure out how to pop this up every once in a while and make them join the race, because Robo's being a bit lazy. There we go, I got it, all right. Notification, would you like to join the Rift race. Now, none of the UI is scripted yet. Ignore the UI stacking, but, like, it's scripted to do these, like, cool bouncy animations. But, like, it's not scripted to open any frames or, like, this to pop in every, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it may be. I also need to fix the border and dots on this one, but, you know, I'll do that in a second. However, all of the UI is made. The Rift Race minigame is 90% done. I need to make it so when you click yes, it, like, puts you in it, and then there's a countdown and all that good stuff. But other than that, man, we're getting so much progress. My keyboard keeps stopping when I'm trying to go. So much progress, man. Hopefully, in the next episode, the UI will be fully scripted, and we make another Tycoon plot, maybe even 2, because my goal is to release with 5 Tycoon plots. Then we need to do the Capture the Flag minigame, make sure the Rift Race is completely done, and then we might actually be able to release. But it might be 2 more episodes before release. I'm not sure yet, but I will keep you guys updated. That will wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.